Hello fashion bosses, welcome to today's class. In today's tutorial we're going to be learning how to make this beautiful car harem, how to sew it. So we've done the drafting of this pants already in previous tutorials. We taught 3 different methods, from drafting of your perfect pants to altering it into a cow harem pants, the pleated method, the cutting directly on your fabric without drafting a pattern. Everything was taught. Check the channels and you will see. So this is the sewing tutorial. If you would like to see the sewing tutorial, please watch to the end of this channel, to the end of this video rather, and check the channel for the drafting tutorial. And whilst at it, do well to like, share and subscribe. Okay, so let us go straight into today's business. Let us stitch this pants together. Please go back and watch the drafting tutorial. Okay, welcome to the sewing tutorial of the cow harem pants. Hello fashion bosses, how are you doing today? Good to have you here. Before we begin the sewing tutorial, I would like to ask how many of you have seen the drafting of this design. We taught 3 different methods on how to achieve this design. 3 different methods. We started from showing you how to perfectly draft a pants or a trouser. The video is available. Get yourself, avail yourself the opportunity of seeing the video, and from them we taught you how to free-handly cut this design on your fabric, cutting directly on your fabric without using your pattern paper or doing the slash and spread method. We thought that the video is also available. Okay, we taught how to stitch. When you do the freehand method, the video is available. We taught the pleating method. The video is available. We taught how to place your pants pattern on your fabric and cut. The video is also available. And then we also taught how to do the slash and spread method. Hope you have seen all of this video. If you have not, type on the comments, drop a message to let us know you have not, so that we know how to get it across to you. Okay, having said that, I'd like you to subscribe to this channel, depending on where you're watching from: Facebook, TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, wherever you're seeing this video from, just follow, just like, give a thumbs up and comment on one of our videos or one of our posts, okay, so that you'll be visible to us also. All right, so this is the sewing tutorial, like I said earlier, of the cow pants. Regardless of the method, I also told you that the sewing procedure is the same, okay, regardless of the method you use. Okay, so we just go straight. You take up a pattern paper. Okay, I like this process. I like the journey. It was very amazing. If you enjoy the journey of doing the slash and spread, I kind of like it. Okay, so this is our pants. As you can see, it's what this is: 1, 2, 3, 4. So we'll open it. You take out 2. Okay, we'll take out 2, we'll divide it into 1 for front, 1 for the back, as you can see. And the first thing you will do is to join your crotch. Join your crotch for that, and then join your crotch for this. Okay, so let us join the crotch area and then bring it back to you. So guys, we have stitched our crotch area. So let's open it up. Okay, this is one panel. Anyone can be the front, not the back. And then we place the other panel on it. Okay, make sure you are not placing your crotch area as your waist. Look at it properly. Okay, I place it like this, midpoint to midpoint. So the next thing you will do is to come and stitch the sides together. Okay, in the cutting of those, when we did the slash and spread method, I didn't want to cut the side. Okay, but because I was doing a teaching tutorial, I had to cut the side. Okay, so that you can be properly you can properly understand. So the next thing is to put the sides together like this and stitch. Okay, you stitch the sides together just like you would stitch your pants if you know how to make a pants. Okay, the more reason why I said you should enroll in our pants classes, so that you are properly taught. If I was sure that you could stitch a pants and sew, I will not bother showing you the sewing process, because it's the same thing. So you sew the side. Okay, you sew the side, you sew the side, and then you sew the other side the same way too as well. Okay, you sew both sides together. Okay, you sew the sides together like that, from the waist down to the ankle. Okay, you sew the sides together. Okay, so once you are done sewing the sides, you will come to the under crotch. Right, this is the under crotch. You will jam the 2 crotches together. Okay, like this. Right, You will pin it down and then you will sew the inseam side, okay? You will sew the side, which is the inseam. You will sew, okay, the sides of your pants. You will sew it down, okay? From your crotch, your under crotch, you sew down, and then you come back to the under crotch to sew down the other side. Do you understand? Do you understand? Make sure everything is equal. You sew it down, okay? Once you are done sewing the side and putting the under crotch together to sew, the next thing you will do is to run a loose stitch around the waistline, okay? Make sure you run a loose stitch along the waistline. Pull your gathers together to the volume of your waist, and then we'll come back, okay? So guys, I am done joining the sides, okay, like I asked you to. I'm done joining the inseam, right? Match my crotch together, as you can see. The trouser is almost set. You can see our drape has taken shape. Our drape has taken shape. You see the ankle, okay? The V on the ankle. If you don't want it to be a V, just cut it straight. I already said that. And finish it either by double hemming or use your hemming glue to finish it on the inside. So we are almost done, okay? It has been an amazing and interesting journey taking you on this project. I've put my waist together, okay? To the tune, see, I put a gather, as you can see, a gather, okay? To the tune of my waist, right? But if you don't want to pull a gather, please go with the pleating method that I taught. The next thing to do, which of course happens to be the last thing, don't forget to weave the inside for neat finishing, is to attach our band. Okay, I'm going to be showing you how to create a elastic band. Okay, so let's go to the sewing machine. This is my elastic band. It's 2 inches. That's what we took off for the waist. 2 inches elastic band. And this is the fabrics. I cut the waist is 5 inches. Since the elastic is 2 inches, right? I cut 5 inches. I'm going to use on fold is 2.5. When opening is 5. So we use 0.5 to stitch, and then we'll attach it to the waist of our pants. And that will be the ending of this class. I hope you enjoyed it. Do well to like, subscribe, share, give your review, okay, on our Facebook page, right? Go to our Facebook page at Fashion Boss Innovations Academy and give us a review if you enjoyed this process, if we are doing a great job, right? So let's go to the sewing machine, and then I show you how to do your band and fix it. So we are here at the sewing machine, okay. The next tutorial we are going to have now is going to be how to make the trending cowl top that has a front and a back slits. Don't miss that class. We are going to upload. Do where to subscribe if you have not. So I bring my elastic band, okay. This is a way to fit all those elastic band you see on ready to wear, on joggers, on a lot of things. So I turn the fabric to the right side, and then I'm going to place my elastic band at 0.5 inch, okay, like this. Remember, we're using 0.5 inch to stitch, as you can see, and then I'm just going to stitch it like this, okay. So I place it at 0.5, leaving the 0.5 here, as you can see, and then I'm going to stitch like this. After stitching, I will trace my elastic band to the other end of the fabric piece, okay, like this. The fabric is of course longer than the elastic. The elastic is my waist size. How did I get it? I got it by dividing my hips into 2, and then I added 7 inches to it. So I came back here on the same 0.5. I'm going to stitch. So we are stitching the elastic on both sides of the fabric, okay, on both sides. I need to be sure that I'm not using, oh my word, I'm stitching on the right side. Sorry, it's meant to be on the wrong side. I've corrected it. Make sure you're stitching on the wrong side of the fabric. The fabric is looking very much alike. So make sure you're sure that you're fixing and stitching the elastic on the wrong side of the fabric, the inner parts, okay? As you can see, I've left my 0.5 again, and then I'm going to stitch, all right? Like that. After stitching, you bring it out, and then you bring both sides of the fabric together like this on the wrong side. You flip it, and then have the right side facing each other as you fold it into 2 like this, okay. The elastic is going to be outside at this time, okay, and then you stitch, okay. We are closing all ends, so you stitch. So I am going to stitch right now using the 0.5 to stitch. The band you are cutting, don't forget you are cutting, the band should be your waist circumference, I mean the fabric, your waist circumference plus 2 or 3 inches, okay. So I stitch like this to close both together. And then after that, after this now, we are going to encase the elastic band, okay? We are going to encase the elastic band. So you bring it like this, you open it up, it becomes a circle, and then you fold into two, like this, to encase the elastic band, okay? You are encasing the elastic band at this point, and then you stitch on the edge of the fabric at this point. Maybe like you stitch on like 0.25, okay? To encase the elastic. I'm using a 0.25 to stitch the elastic band into the fabric, okay? Hope you are learning. Hope you are learning. So I'm going to stitch around it, round, and then. So make sure when you are stitching roundabouts like this to encase your elastic, you're not stitching on the elastic hole. If you stitch on the elastic, you're not going to be stiff. So we're going to sit them so on two lines, okay? Like that. You put the elastic and you sew. So guys, as you are sewing on it, you are pulling it properly. So make sure that the stretchiness is intact. Make sure you are pulling it. Don't just sew on it without pulling. You can see me, I'm pulling. You do same, you do like on, you sew on two, you stitch on two places. This is the first one. I'm going to stitch on the second one. So guys, we've made our elastic. As you can see, at this point you just bring your pants and stitch it on your pants like you would do if you are putting your band on your skirts, on anything, okay? So you just place it from anywhere and then you start stitching like you would do on any pants or any outfits. Do you understand? So I arrange it properly and then I'm stitching. As I'm stitching, I'm pulling the band. As you can see, I'm stretching the band. So guys, we have finally come to the end of this cow harem pants. It's been a journey, and this is the results of the pants that we have been working on. As you can see, it's really looking beautiful. I love the drapes. I love the drapes. I think I preferred this gathered method, okay, as you know, there is also the pleated method, but I love the Gadas method. It's really, really beautiful. It's giving me a kind of energy. I love it. So you guys, um, after all you've learned, make yours and submit yours and let us see. You can submit it on our Facebook page. Okay, you can submit it on our YouTube community. You can also submit it on our WhatsApp mentorship group and tailoring group. Okay, I'll see you guys in the next training. Hope you love this. Give a like, a thumbs up, subscribe, and share.